Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, and I hope that you're all ready for the Nakia event campaign that's going to be starting on later on today at 1 p.m. because we're here to talk about how you're going to get either a 3-star, a 4-star, a 5-star, or hell, maybe even just a 2-star unlock from easy mode for Nakia. We're going to be going over the math from specifically hard mode and heroic mode. Almost everyone should be able to unlock her from easy mode. But we're going to go over the shards that you'll be able to get depending on, what kind of effort you want to go through for her. And also I want to cover the actual nodes themselves and kind of just go over them with you so you have a better idea of, what kind of investment do you want to do into this team. Because for for heroic mode, you do need to have the full War Dogs team. You need to have Nakia unlocked and geared a little bit so she doesn't die, of course, alongside Black Panther, 1M, Stone Age, whatever, and the others, Shuri, Black Panther, and Okoye. So unfortunately, yes, if you do not have Shuri unlocked, then you're kind of screwed out of getting heroic mode done. So, but we have hard mode to talk about as well. So if you're ready to go, let's boil this down. Whoop, there I am. And also, I just wanted to say, I should have said this in the intro, there's a good portion of people that actually watch my videos but aren't subscribed. So if you could do me a favor, check to see down below, are you subscribed to the Boilon channel or not? Because I know that a lot of people still watch them anyways and maybe forget to hit that button. So if you haven't already, please click that button, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me a lot. So thank you everyone, of course, and all the people who continue to watch it, and you are subscribed, so thanks. So let's talk about first the covert orb. Now, as of recording this video, the event isn't live, so this orb is available for 500 cores. Do not buy the orb. It's terrible value. Also, it seems that the estimated value of the orb has gone down. At least compared to previous event orbs, the numbers look a bit weird when it comes to Nakia inside the center pillar. And it seems that unless I did something wrong, when I added up all the numbers and stuff for Nakia, it came out to about 4.9%. Or sorry, 4.9 shards. And previously, the event orbs used to be about a 5.4 estimated value. So that suggests that there's like a downturn of 10%. What's interesting though is that because of the way that they structured the event with easy mode, if you watch my previous video the other day about the Spy Games milestone, then you would know that you get basically a Nakia unlock from doing easy mode. So in the past, what happened was I believe there was 27 shards in the old campaign event if you did heroic, and that was just from all the hard mode and the heroic and all that. So now we've gone to about 39 shards in the event campaign flat, or sorry, from 24 to 39. And so I guess maybe they've compensated that a little bit by reducing the estimated value of the orb. But hey, maybe I did something wrong. Anyways, these are the characters that are in the covert orb. This really is not that important, other than these are the characters for the Blitz milestone. But these are the side consolation prizes if you don't get Nakia in the middle. There's not very many good characters. As far as unfarmable goes, Phantom X and Spider-Woman, but I wouldn't say they're very high-valued characters either. They are unfarmable, but, I mean, they're not super worth gearing. You do need Phantom X, but he's the worst of the bunch, and honestly, I wouldn't care too much about what star level my Phantom X is, because he's just not super amazing. But hey-oh, if I get any Phantom X, it'll go on my way to 7-star, I guess. I don't know where my Spider-Woman is, but I don't really care about her. And there's some other Wakandan characters in here, so if you still need shards of them, then it's not too bad, but it's not one of the best orbs. I just wanted to raise that really quickly before we jump into MSF.GG. So we're going to do this first before we do the math for the shards. So I want to kind of take a look at this, and by the way, it does say recommendations, squad, level 85, gear tier 15, ability level 6. You don't need that high. In fact, that's probably overshooting what you need even for the last level of heroic. So I just want to let people know, I think that's way over the top, considering you only need to be level 68 commander level, I think, to start this, really. So it's not that high. So let's go to level 1 really quick. This is I'm pretty sure the event where they just give you the characters, right? So it's not super important. You should be able to win this, no problem, actually. So let's go to level 2. Node number 2, and the characters. And I apologize, the left side of the frame always seems to cut off for certain important things. But you can see here, there's a level 70 Black Widow. I'll try to move my chair a little bit, or move my head a little bit out of the way. There's a level 70 Black Widow here. And then the next waves are level 70 characters, about in the 40k range. So this is kind of like your entry level into the heroic campaign. So it's not that bad, or it doesn't seem that bad. As far as the characters go, there is a Baron Zemo in here, but there's a lot of the kind of standard-ish characters, so it doesn't seem too bad. And the characters are pretty well synergized. The Wakandans in general are pretty well synergized, and you have to have Shuri anyways, so I don't seem to, you know, if you have 40k characters, you should have no problems being able to do this level. And it scales up a little bit, but, you know, I think that you could probably up-punch given the survivability of the Wakandans and the War Dogs more broadly. I just say Wakandans because, you know, it's Shuri and the War Dogs, right? But still, anyways, their survivability is pretty good and their synergies are good. This is level 3, and you can see it goes up to about 42k, maybe about 50k actually, gear tier 13. There's some Taskmasters and a Lady Deathstrike in here, so there's some damage in here, but, you know, by and large, I don't think it's super, super hard. Just want to see if there's anything that really pops out. This is the next level, level 4, and then we have a Spider-Man Noir as an enemy. That's kind of interesting. So you're gonna get some bleeds, I guess, going on there. Some Sinister 6, some more Sinister 6, and some Mercs. So again, kind of in that 50k range now. It slowly scales up a little bit more each time. The next one, we have some Hand, we have some Shadowland, we have Moon Knight, and White Tiger, another Moon... no, I'm getting myself confused now. And another White Tiger, and some Mordos. So this one seems pretty easy, actually. And then we have Rats on the Roof, another Black Widow. Getting about 60k now. This one's Dark Hunters, it looks like. Elsa, Morbius, Ghost Rider, Morbius again, a bigger Kingpin, Morbius, Elsa, yes, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo. So yeah, a bunch of Dark Hunters. But what you are noticing is that there's quite a few characters, I guess. So there's like 8, 16... 17 enemies. I mean, oh, sorry, you get Black Widow. Sorry, my bad. It's a preset character. It means that you're going to have a Black Widow as an NPC, actually. So that could be great because of the speed up portion, right? So I completely ignored that. So my bad if you're like shouting at the screen about what the preset character, I kind of forgot about that. So they're not on every level, though, it seems. This next one, we have level 80 characters, close to about 75, 80k range. We got some Skeletal characters. We got some Cap Sam. We got some Secret Avengers, some other Avengers, and some Winter Soldiers. A lot of characters, though. You know, that's 6, 9, 12, 13, 16, 19, 20 characters. So they are pretty big nodes. But as long as you have a pretty decent Shuri, she's going to heal you through that and probably get you through it. So, yeah, I think as long as you're scaling properly with your stats, how many of these you want to clear will be entirely up to you, though. So anything else, we got a death pool. That's 2 death pools, actually, in fact, and some other Wakandans in here. And a Phoenix. That should be fun. And then, is that the last level? Or is this the last level? 85. We got some Marauders with Madeline Pryor and a bunch of Fantastic Four. Okay. I was just like, is there going to be something crazy like Eternals? I think that's it. Was that the last level? I think it is, because the website's bugging out. Did I break it? I think I broke the website. So that seems like it. I'm gonna double check World War Tide really quick. War Dogs, Heroic, the last level, Puppet Master. Yeah, that was the last level. Okay, great. So yeah, they end up about level 85, about 80k range. So you are probably going to want about that range, probably about gear tier 14. You probably don't need 15 on all the characters, but if you do want to clear all these, you're probably looking at 14 or carrying with some bigger characters. I have a gear tier 16 Shuri, so I hope that might help me actually be able to carry some of this or keep my characters alive, but we'll find out. Let's jump into the actual numbers, though, with the shards. So this is going to be the second half of the video. So this event will be running, of course, from Monday, from November 21st to the December 6th. This is going to be a 15-day event. Like I mentioned about the estimated value of the orb, previously I used a number of 5.4 in my math evaluation for the shard totals. Now it seems to be about 4.92, but again, I don't know if I did something wrong or if they did actually change the orb. Level 68 plus required for heroic mode, so we're going to be talking about heroic mode in mind, but we will give a nod to hard mode as well, like I did in my Spy Games event video. So this is what you get from levels 1 through 9. on heroic mode. Some of this is combined with stuff that you get out of hard mode. So these are the shards that you get with a total of 45. This is also including easy mode, actually, like I mentioned. So you get 39 from easy mode, 6 from hard and heroic. So it's actually 45 total. These are the event fragments that you're getting total. Now, this is going to be including the easy mode as well. So this is going to be... Actually, though, this is easy mode, I think, as well. So this is just easy, one run of easy mode and then one run of heroic, and you basically collect all of this stuff. Or maybe this is just heroic. I should double check that. No, I think that is the first side rewards guaranteed, 250. No, that's from heroic. So I think I meant to put heroic in here in brackets. It's my apologies for the confusion. So this is not the 2950 that you do get out of easy mode, because I mentioned this in the spy games. I'm not sure why I confused myself there. So you get 2950 fragments from easy mode plus the 7050 that you get from this time first thing. So it's total of 5 orbs from that. You get all the extra stuff here as well, and then total, and this should really be 5 essentially, but it should be 5 orbs, including the easy mode. I've separated them out a little bit. So that's why, because, you know, the way that they restructured the easy mode, I kind of separated the math out a little bit from easy mode on one side and then hard and heroic farming on the other. So this one is the first time that I've had to like restructure my numbers and my tables a little bit. So bear with me on that one. So and a little bit of confusion. This is the available fragments per day on heroic, as you guys know. So it does not run out, which is great, right? Heroic mode does not run out. If you're able to farm heroic, that's the best case scenario, really, because hard mode does. So this is going to be a total of 900 energy. This is going to be equivalent to about 200 cores daily to get that, and that's just over 3 orbs per day. The energy generation, of course, is about 928, because when you core the event campaign energy, you only get 100, not 120. So do keep that in mind. Some people forget about that. The frags that are available in hard mode is here. Now, this is related to my spy games math a little bit, if you guys watched that video as well, because they do deplete. And that's kind of important to know, that if you're not able to do any of the heroic modes, then you're going to deplete quite quickly. 3.5 days on the first 2 nodes, 5 and a bit after the nodes 4 and 5, and then almost 6 days by nodes 7 and 8. And that really, after 7 days, that just leaves you with node 3, node 6, and node 9 to farm. And even these deplete. 9 days, 30, because it's a 15-day event. So if you're only doing hard mode, you'll actually run out of every single node except for the final hard mode. And that's it, you know, over the course of 15 days. So there's a finite cap to how that you would have to end up going to easy mode. And honestly, I don't have the numbers for that. And it's just, it's a bit of a mess. So this is essentially, if you're only farming hard mode, this is what you're going to get after 7 days. This 7-day portion is not really important to this video necessarily, but this is what I was getting at with the numbers from spy games. I added this chart in here, so if you're wondering where I got those numbers from the previous video, this is it here. And this is the easy mode table that I created as well, because of the information we had on msf.gg. So that's the 39 free shards that you're going to get, plus the 5 free that we got from the free claim. And then you get 1 orb, and that gets you the unlock for Nakia. But what we want to talk about it here, and now I've revamped this a little bit. You guys may remember this from other past event campaigns. If this is your first time, then welcome. I've basically separated my scenarios into best case, which is 200 cores daily, and then I have 100 cores daily, 0 cores daily, 400 cores daily, and 600 cores daily. I don't really recommend 400 and 600 for Nakia personally, but hey, if you really like this team and you really want to go balls to the wall, then that's you. But anyways, I'll give you all the information that you can have. So this best case scenario at 200 cores daily is 928 energy spent. You're going to get a total of about 6,500 fragments per day. That's all of your heroic mode plus a couple of attempts on the last hard mode. That's going to give you about 3.26 orbs daily over 15 days. That's almost 49 orbs, and that's going to give you 309 shards free to play. Now, this is using an estimated 4.92 from that EV that I had over there, plus 50 free shards, and then 3.5 orbs from the first time. The 50 free shards is from the easy mode clear and the other stuff that we've got for Nakia along the way. So add that in there, and then we get almost 5-star. So what that means is if your goal, completely free to play, is 5-star, if you have average luck, you're not going to make it. If you get above average luck, you will. If you get below average luck, you're not going to make it either. So if your goal is 5-star, I would probably bump up to 400 cores daily. We'll talk about that down below as we get there. Now, if you want to spend 100 cores daily, though, you actually will probably, and this is assuming heroic mode farming. So sorry if I didn't make that clear. This is all specifically on heroic mode. So if you only want to spend 100 cores daily in heroic mode, you're still going to get like a 4.5 star, which is still pretty good. Again, the same sort of estimated, the EV value of the ore plus all the free stuff that you get along the way is about 257 shards. So I would say it's like plus or minus like 40 shards, depending on your luck. You know, some people get really good luck on these event orbs, some people don't, and that's just how it is. The worst case scenario for scenario 3 is 0 cores. If you just really don't like this event, the event campaign, the spy games, whatever, you can still get a 4-star free to play, believe it or not, if you don't do any coring. But if you have below average luck, you will not. And this is, of course, on heroic farming, not on hard mode farming, because as I mentioned before, hard mode is finite, the nodes deplete, and from my experience from farming hard mode on my baby account, you're most likely only going to be getting about a 3-star, maybe a 3.5-star character. If you're not able to do any of the heroic nodes, you're unlikely to probably get into that 4-star range free to play. So do keep that in mind. Scenario 4, this is lots of cores. So this is going to be 400 cores daily. And now you're getting about 59 orbs over the course of the 15 days. And that brings you to about 361 shards. So that's well over the 5-star requirement that you need for Nakia. But if you have super, like abnormally below average luck, you may not, but you typically should still get the 5-star if that's what you're looking to do. And if you really want to do 600 cores daily, apologize for the puppy woofing in the side there. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know. Maybe it's coming across. It's at nighttime that I'm recording this. But if you really want to go balls to the wall and you do 600 daily cores, then you'll probably get about 408 shards. That's about halfway to 6-star, which is 510. I don't typically recommend this kind of stuff, but if you maybe bought some offers and you're looking to bridge the gap a little bit to try and get to that 6-star, then you could do it that way. You know, if you maybe spend $100 or whatever it is on offers for her and you want to core, this is 9,000 cores over 15 days. Not something I personally recommend, but that's how you're going to get to 6-star. It's not free to play exactly, but hey, I just thought I'd add that in there. So let me know in the comments down below what scenario is going to be for you. Now, I'm going to try and get as many of these heroic nodes cleared as I possibly can, but I don't want to overgear my war dogs. I'm going to leave them at, like, I have Shuri at gear tier 16 because of Dark Dimension 5. Lucky me, I guess. And then the other characters I'm going to leave probably at gear tier 12. And then I'm going to see how much I can carry with Shuri. Hope I can get as many heroic nodes cleared. And so maybe I will end up in that 4-ish star range. I'm going to do 200 cores daily, I think, though, for the spy games math as well. So we'll see where I end up getting, but I'm not super big on war dogs, so I don't care that much, but maybe you guys might a little bit more than I do. So just wanted to give this information for you for those who are interested in farming Nakia. And of course, good luck on spy games and the rest of the events this week. And until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.